welcome back to Car Auto Tune-Up. Today we're diving deep into something that's generating a lot of buzz of the return of a true legend, the 2026 Chevy Nova SS. That's right, Chevrolet is bringing back one of the most iconic muscle cars in American history, and this time, it's dressed to impress with a modern twist while keeping that classic soul alive. So buckle up, because we're taking you through everything exterior, interior, performance, and of course, whether this new Nova SS lives up to the hype. Let's start with the way this car looks because that's where it instantly grabs attention. Right up front, the 2026 Nova SS is aggressive but refined. You've got this bold, blacked-out grille with a honeycomb mesh pattern, flanked by sharp, LED matrix headlights that feel straight out of a concept car. The hood features a subtle power bulge, definitely a nod to the old-school muscle design, but sculpted in a way that's clean and aerodynamic. Right below, the front splitter is integrated with carbon fiber accents and active aero components that adjust at speed. You can tell Chevy didn't just slap on a badge and call it a dia, they actually engineered this thing to be performance-minded from the get-go. Moving to the side profile, the Nova SS carries a strong coupe silhouette with an athletic, almost muscular stance. It's low, it's wide, and the flared fenders give it that planted look. You get 20-inch forged alloy wheels as standard, wrapped in high-performance Michelin Pilot Sport 5 tires, and behind those wheels are massive Brembo Brake-Hess 6-piston calipers up front, 4-piston in the rear. The side skirts are also functional, helping with airflow, and you get blacked-out mirror caps and optional carbon side mirrors if you opt for the performance package. There's also this neat SS emblem embedded just behind the front wheels, a subtle but slick touch. Now let's swing around to the back, where things get even more exciting. The rear design is clean but powerful. Full-width LED taillights stretch across the trunk line, giving it a futuristic look, but there's also a little vintage inspiration in the shape and the housing. The quad exhaust setup tucked into the aggressive rear diffuser is where you know this isn't just for show. And yep, it trembles. You can hear the SS heritage every time this thing starts up. Above the trunk is a functional lip spoiler, not too big, but enough to generate downforce and enhance stability at higher speeds. The Nova badging is finished in gloss black with a red SS accent, which adds a nice contrast if you're going with lighter exterior colors like Arctic White or the new Hyper Blue. Step inside, and the Nova SS continues to impress. The cabin design is modern and tech-forward, but there's a clear driver-focused layout. You're immediately greeted by a flat-bottom steering wheel wrapped in Alcantara with contrast red stitching and SS badging. The digital gauge cluster is fully customizable. It's a 12.3-inch screen that changes based on your drive mode, showing real-time G-force, tire pressure, lap timers, and even a boost gauge if you're pushing the turbocharged V6. Yup, we'll get to that engine soon. Center stage is a 15.6-inch floating infotainment screen powered by Chevy's latest MyLink interface, and it supports wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and Amazon Alexa integration. You also get wireless charging, multiple USB-C ports, and a head-up display that's crisp even in direct sunlight. The seats are heavily bolstered sport buckets available in Napa leather or suede leather combo if you want that race car feel. And here's the thing, they're both heated and ventilated, standard. In a muscle car, welcome to 2026. The cabin materials feel premium, and Chevy's cut down on piano black plastics in favor of real metal trims and soft touch finishes. The ambient lighting can be customized in multiple colors, and there's even an SS-exclusive pulse red mode that activates when you switch to track mode. It changes the cabin lighting and gauge themes to get your adrenaline going before you even hit the gas. Rear seats are there, but like most 2+2 coupes, they're best for short trips or extra storage. Trunk space is decent, though, especially with the 60-40 split folding rear seats. Now let's talk about what's under the hood. The 2026 Nova SS is available with two engine options. The base SS model comes with a 3.0-liter twin-turbocharged V6 making 450 horsepower and 460 pounds-feet of torque. This engine is mated to a 10-speed automatic transmission with paddle shifters, and it's quick as 0 to 60 in just 3.9 seconds. But if you're a purist, here's the kicker. Chevy offers a 6-speed manual transmission with rev matching. That's right, in 2026, you can still roll your own gears in a muscle car. If you want more, Chevy's got you. The SS Performance Pack cranks it up with a 6.2-liter LT2 V8 engine borrowed and tuned from the C8 Corvette. We're talking 525 horsepower and 500 pounds-feet of torque. This one hits 0 to 60 in just 3.5 seconds and sounds like an absolute monster doing it. Magnetic Ride Control 5.0 is included for adaptive damping, and the limited slip rear differential keeps traction in check even when you're pushing hard around corners. The chassis feels tight, steering is responsive, and there's even rear-wheel steering to help with high-speed stability and low-speed maneuverability. Fuel economy? Well, let's be real, it's not what this car is about, but you'll still get around 20 mpg combined with the V6 and around 17 mpg with the V8 if you're easy on the throttle. That said, nobody's buying a Nova SS for its eco-friendliness. This is about driving feel, sound, and so ULA and Chevy delivers on all three. In terms of tech and safety, the Nova SS comes loaded. Standard features include adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, and a surround view camera system. There's also a new track watch feature that records your driving stats and video footage via built-in dash cam, which you can review later through the MyLink app or export for social media. It's like having your own race engineer on board. So what's this beast going to cost you? The base SS with the twin-turbo V6 starts at around $47,000, which is pretty competitive considering the performance and tech you are getting. If you want the V8 Performance Pack, you're looking at closer to $58,000, and a fully loaded model with all the carbon fiber bits, upgraded interior, and premium audio can stretch into the mid-$60s. Still, for what you get, it's a solid value and significantly cheaper than most European sports coupes with less character. So now comes the big question: is the 2026 Chevy Nova SS worth it? If you're someone who loves the nostalgia of classic muscle cars but wants all the modern performance, tech, and safety, this car hits the sweet spot. It's not trying to be retro for the sake of it. Instead, it evolves the Nova name into something that feels fresh, relevant, and exhilarating. The design is bold but not obnoxious, the performance is serious, and the driving feel? It's pure American fun with a dash of sophistication. And that wraps up our deep dive review of the 2026 Chevy Nova SS. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to Car Auto Tune-Up, and hit the bell so you don't miss any of our future reviews, test drives, and comparison battles. Let us know in the comments, would you pick the V6 or go full beast mode with the V8, and which color would you spec your Nova SS in? Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Drive safe, stay tuned, and as always, keep it revved up.